Hey everybody, so today I want to recreate a Halloween face chart, and I saw one that was posted just today by Judas Tape. It looks like this and I love it. I think it's so fun. I've already recreated one other face chart from this account and I love their face charts. I am obsessed with every single one, but I thought this one was really fun and I think it will be fun for me to try because I've never done like a neon kind of look like this before and I'm really excited for it. So I'm gonna just dive right in. I'm gonna start with the eyes and I'm gonna prime with Urban Decay Primer Potion. All right, and this eye look is very smoky, very purple, very shimmery. There's a hot pink like right above the crease, like almost pretty much touching the brow, so I'm gonna start with that. As always, the rest of my face is already done, just because it's a personal preference for me to do eye focus looks and my face routine just rarely changes. I mean, the only thing is today I did like a more pinky blush. Like, I don't think that really matters. To me, that doesn't matter. So today I'm just doing eyes and then just whatever details make this look interesting, and that is all the little graphics on the face. The shadows I'm using are from my Depotted Single Shadows of unknown origin. I did not label them, so there is just no possible way for me to know what brand these are or what palette they came from, but any hot pink will do, you know, any purple will do. And then dipping into a purple just to start blending into that hot pink and deepening up the crease with that. I'm just adding in a little bit more hot pink just to make it a little more vibrant. And then with black eyeshadow, it kind of wings out and then follows the crease. It kind of makes that kind of shape. And it goes all the way to the inner corner and then it blends out into that kind of wing shape. And then I'm just layering more purple just to help the black blend, and then I'll go back in with more pink, and then I'll just kind of keep going back and forth between all of the shades just until I'm happy with the blend. And this doesn't look like a cut crease, so I'm just taking that same purple that I used in the crease, and that's gonna be like the outer corner shade. And this is covering like the outer half of the lid and blending into the black. And then I'm picking up a very light lavender shade, and that's going to be the inner half. And it's going all the way to the inner corner. And then that lavender and that purple are just going to blend together. And then the black goes a little bit farther down on the lower lash line, just a little farther than the lash line. And there is kind of like a halo eye effect. So I'm going to grab a little bit of that light lavender, pop that in the center. And then that same purple shade, I'm gonna kind of blend around that lavender and bring it out and in a little farther. And then I'm gonna take more black. It connects right to the wing on the outer corner. And then it's brought further down and around that little halo effect. And then I'm just gonna use a little precision pencil brush because it gets brought into like the inner corner area, almost like a reverse cat eye. And then around that purple. Okay, this is looking crazy to me, so I'm gonna put some eyeliner on. I'm gonna use the Piggy Bank liner from ColourPop and apply that over the center, just like right where I placed that purple. And then with the NYX Epic Wear liner in Periwinkle Pop, I'm gonna throw that just right in the center, like a halo eye effect. And then with a black pencil, I just happened to grab the Winky Lux black pencil. I'm going to apply that through the rest of the waterline that I did not apply the purple. Okay, and then finally for like the eyeshadow portion, I have to make the lids sparkly. So I'm gonna try to use this Stila, the fuck is this called? The Stila Liquid Shadows in Fuchsia Fiction. I'm pretty sure these got discontinued like 2 years ago, but mine is still creamy, so whatever. I'm gonna use it until it dries up because it was very expensive. I'm gonna scrape a little bit on the back of my hand and take one of my fingers and kind of swirl it around and then tap it on. And that looks okay. I might try a different product because the sparkles need to be a little bit more like silvery. These are kind of pinky. Well, this was the first layer. I'm gonna go for something a little bit more silver. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. liquid shadow in Disco Queen and apply it the same way. This is a lot more glittery than metallic, so I think I'm gonna like this a little bit better. So same thing, I'm just kind of swirling it around, kind of thinning out the product. I'm actually gonna thin it out a little more. then tap. And then I'm gonna use a pencil brush just to get all the way into that inner corner. So now it's time for the like neon portion of this. So I've never done this before. I'm a little nervous about this because I've never done anything like this before. I'm gonna just pick an area of the face and just start there. So I'm gonna start with the little ghost on top of the eye. And I'm gonna just start with like a little liner brush and go into eyeshadow, go over it with the correct color of water activated liner, and then go over that with white water activated liner. And I think that's what's gonna give it kind of like the neon lights kind of like glow. And then his little eyes and his little mouth are neon as well, and that's more like a purple background. Well, I'm not gonna do that with shadow. I think I'm just gonna do that with the liner because I can be a lot more precise with it. This is really hard to draw with shadows. Oh my god, and I have so many more ghosts I have to do. Okay, so there's all the ghosts. It looks kind of silly right now. Once I get the water liner on, I think that will look a lot better. I'm gonna do the little boo right here. I have never done anything like backwards like this on my face, so I'm pretty nervous. B's and O's are very simple, so let's just go for it. Okay, the letters are really spaced out. For my very first time, it's fine. By the way, I used the same brush for everything and I just used this little color switch thingy in between shades. So, I don't know. I don't know if you care about that, but that is what I did. Finally, I am gonna draw little bat shapes on my face. One of them is lime green. So we'll start with that. Okay, well that looks like shit. So this is probably something I'm gonna end up drawing on completely with the water activated liners, but since I already did one, I'm just gonna do them all. So now that I look like a second grade art project, I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully make this make a little bit more sense with the water activated liners. This is what's gonna give all these little shapes their detail, and then after I go over it again with a little bit of white, that's what's gonna make it look neon. So I'm gonna just do one color at a time. So I'm gonna start with purple actually. There's some purple on the eye look and it's like this little zigzag shape. So I'm gonna put that on now. It follows this and then it goes out. Oh, by the way, I'm using all Glisten split liners except in Suva I'm using the white and the green, Fanny Pack and Space Panda. And then the purple is Wine Time from Glisten. Same thing over here, follow the wing and then kind of bring it in. And I'm just gonna kind of go over the shadow. And this purple at the top is like a pinky purple, so I might mix the pink and do that next. The boo is purple. And then there's a little bit of purple for some reason on this, like, oh, that's more of like purple shadow actually. The liner is yellow, but there's like purple shadow. So I'm just gonna use eyeshadow. Next I'm gonna go in with Raspberry Punch from Glisten Cosmetics. I'm gonna do the deeper pink and just mix it with the top of this ghost up here since that is like a pinky purple. And then I'm gonna mix both of these shades together and that's gonna go at the bottom of this ghost here. And then I'm gonna use more of the light pink to fill in the pink bat. Next I'm gonna do blue and I'm gonna start with just using the plain regular blue in the Royals. That's gonna blend right into the purple. Next, I'm gonna mix it with the Suva Beauty white liner, the Space Panda. And if you wanna know how to mix these or anything about them, really, I have a whole video all about water activated liners that will answer any question that you have. And that will be linked in the card up here. I'm gonna use the blue in Olive Tree because I am going for more of like a teal blue. I don't know what color I just made. I just have like a concoction of a bunch of things at this point, but I'm using that just to blend. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Suva Beauty Hydro Liner in Fanny Pack, since this is like a really bold neon green. And that's going on the rest of this ghost. Ooh. It's also going on the top of this one. And then I'm gonna use it to fill in the big bat. For yellow, I'm gonna use the Suva Beauty Split Liner in Banafy and just use the yellow. And then finally, orange for like the last of the colorful colors. And for that, I'm gonna use the Glisten Split Liner in Carrot Cake. Oh, I forgot the blue. There's a little blue line in the eye and it's kind of like tealy, so I'm gonna use the tealy brush that I was using. Okay, and the final step is to go over everything with a little bit of white, and that is pretty self-explanatory and simple. So I'm gonna just do that really quick. The hardest part is keeping the white like smaller than the rest of it, because obviously you have to be able to see the rest pop out. Okay, and I'm just now realizing I forgot to do the little eyes and the mouths, so I'm gonna just do that really quick. That won't take long at all. It's just little dots. Okay, so my camera overheated, but that's okay because I was pretty much already done. I put that little eyebrow slit thingy in, but I don't know. You can't really tell. I also did the little eyes and the little mouths on the ghosts because I almost forgot to do that. And then I did a lip, and I just did like a nude because that's what's in the Facechart. I think this is really cute. I think that for my very first attempt ever at doing this like neon kind of, what is this called? Like fluorescent? I don't know. I think it's fun. I think that it looks cool and it has like a spooky fun vibe, and I like it a lot. The lashes that I put on are the Kiss Flirty lashes. These crawled out of Satan's asshole, but I guess that's fitting because it is spooky season. I cannot fucking wait for these to be gone. I hate these so much. Anyway, that is all for today. Let me know what else you want to see from me. I post twice a week here, but during the month of October, I am posting twice as much. So subscribe if you want to see more, or if you're into spooky Halloween content, I've got a lot of that. All of my social media will be linked down below. If you want to be friends, let's be friends. And as always, I just want to say thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.